and welcome back to YouTube audience. CLG episode, CLG FC. We have made it to episode 50 on the YouTube. 50 episodes of our FM campaign. We only started in March, by the way. We started the third week of March after I retired from commentary, and we've got 2.5 months, just under 3 months. We're up to 50 episodes. So. It's been great to do. So for those obviously on Twitch, we haven't gone anywhere, but we're just stopping and starting for the YouTube. I do need to upload a lot of the other episodes now. I have 36, 37, the F1 race from today, 38. I'm sorry, 46, 47, the F1 race from today, 48, and 49, all pending upload, all waiting for me to upload them. So I might spend some time tomorrow or Monday night uploading them, of course. So there is that. We've got what do we got in episode 50? We've got AFC Stockport coming up 7th. So we're starting to we went through a really tough patch of difficult games, obviously, right? LythamSt Rangers reserves, rivals, always play us tough. Promotion candidates, we went 3-1 down inside a half hour. We won in the 84th minute on a goal, 4-3, right? Then they were third. Then we played Prestwich Marauders, who were fourth at the time, 3-1. We were 2-0 up. They pulled one back. We scored at the end just to put the game to bed. And then we had Hillgate in second place, who've been really tough. Plenty of chances for us. They had 2 solid chances. Nobody could score. We drew 0-0. Now we get a little bit of an easier run of games, right? Stockport are okay. They're very hit or miss. They're in 7th, but then we've got Milltown in 9th and Trafford United reserves, or Milltown reserves in 9th and Trafford United reserves in 10th. So we have a little bit of the lighter part of the schedule here. Hoping to just continue on and pick up points left, right, and center, right? Saddleworth 3Ds in 4 games time is going to be an interesting one because they're starting to find form. They were down there in 8th. They were struggling. They had 10 points, but they really didn't have it all put together and figured out. And now here they are. They've won 2 on the bounce, right? So it's one of these things where there are 4 fixtures in the future, sure, but what are they going to be like when we get to them, right? Are they still, if the form continues, they could be tough. We could be playing a team that, say, wins 5 out of 6 or whatnot, or unbeaten in 6 in general, you know what I mean? So that's the question is, they've started to find something that's going to be tough to play against when we get to them on Valentine's Day. Actually, that's Valentine's Day. And then Manchester Rovers reserves, who were, maybe relegation candidates, who sit pretty firmly now in the mid-table. So that's what we've got coming up. It'll be a shorter episode. It'll be 6 days until the next fixture. And then we've got, 2 weeks until the Milltown game. So the Milltown game, it'll be a normal hour-and-a-half episode probably. The Trafford United game is going to be a really long episode. So there's 3 weeks between Milltown and Trafford United. So you kind of see how long it takes to process a database this big. And we've got 3 weeks of that. So it's going to be a bit. Big games. Earlham and Trafford are playing as well, by the way. Trafford needs something. They're pretty much on the verge of being out of this division already. And we've got, we've still got about 8 games to play. No, 6, 7 games to play now. I think that was game 11 on the season for me, for us, which means we only have 7 left. So, yeah, we have 7 left. Trafford's got 7 left. Milltown have 5 left, and they're 6 points adrift. What the heck? 6-3? Whittingham Wheeler, Leggett again, and then Whittingham again. And it's 5-0 at halftime. And then Trafford come out and get Lewis, Askey, concede to Porritt, and then Bull scores. And Milltown and Manchester do 0-0. That's a big point for Manchester, or Milltown, I should say. But they need a hell of a lot more than that. This is tight, man. 3 points separate 4th from 8th, but there's a 6-point gap between the relegation places. And they all have at least 1 game in hand on the relegation spot of Milltown's in. So Trafford are still winless, though. Nothing will ever beat, by the way, no matter how bad Trafford United do this season, nothing is ever going to beat this opening season with Signal Athletic Reserves going 0, 0, and 20. Scoring 18, less than a goal a game, and conceding 82. That at a minus 64 goal difference and no points. That has got to be arguably, in all of my time in FM, that has got to be the worst season I've ever seen. And it's the fact that you were in the one of only 4 divisions that sit in level 20 of the pyramid. Like literally, you are the worst team in all of England. In all of England. Um, so that's got to be one of the worst seasons I've seen in FM in a while. I need to use the restroom again because I'm drinking a lot of water to try and stay hydrated. So I'm going to put on Symphonica by Brainchild. I'm going to take a break, and I will keep processing through the break, but I'm going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. More FM in just a moment. All right, I'm back. I've got the I've got both fans on max now, so I hope it doesn't come into the mic, but it is just a headset mic, so it might. Uh, there's always a possibility you're going to hear the fan or the sound of the fan at least. Anyway, um, we are back. We had this weekly team meeting while we were processing during the break, and I just blew over it basically. Nothing to. We just stopped individual training for 2 players. That's literally the only thing we did with the meetings. So checked on the grill. That's doing fine. Or the smoker. That's doing fine. And yeah, I should probably tweet again at some point because it's been 6 hours since I went live. So just as a reminder, we haven't done Leagues in Focus this episode. Oh, great song. Whew, what a song. Smoking beats and keep it coming. But let us do Leagues in Focus, shall we? So we know about MLS. San Jose win on Pens. They beat Montreal. They are MLS Cup champions for a 3rd time in their history. MLS is now in the offseason. It's December 16th. Let's go into the Premier League. Man City are now top yet again. They're buying another trophy, even though Liverpool have yet to lose in the league. Both level on 38 points. Arsenal 3rd. Spurs are up to 4th now. Newcastle 5th. Villa have climbed into the European places once again after balancing the Champions League. How did they do in the Champions League this year, by the way? That is the question I've got. Villa are 4th in the Champions League, ahead of Bayern and Porto and Real Madrid, which is a bit of a... Celtic are 11th, which I think is I'm like, wow. Most of the teams at the bottom you would expect maybe Hertha to do well. Dortmund not, I would say. Benfica you would expect to be a little bit higher, especially since Vigo's up here. You know, Feyenoord's up here. Parthenope is up here as well. Like, that's a surprise. But yeah, Young Boys lead the Champions League. I just seen that. What the hell? So there's the Champions League for you. Villa and Villa's literally the 2nd highest team from England in this competition, ahead of Liverpool and Arsenal and Newcastle. The Europa League, Brighton lead, Chelsea are 2nd, so two English teams ahead of Man U. Man U are a joke, even in FM. Let's see. Rangers are barely holding on. Shakhtar barely holding on. Hibs barely holding on, unfortunately. Sevilla are here. Sevilla in the Europa League. Oh boy, Leverkusen as well. And in the Conference League, West Ham are top. And then you've got Genk are up in there as well. I think we've only got one team from England and like Italy and all them. And yeah, Roma's up there. They're going to be tough to beat, Roma. So Sporting are struggling in the Conference League, surprisingly. So Eintracht Frankfurt are just holding on to the automatic round of 16 places. So there is that. Leagues in Focus. Let's go back, though. West Ham have dropped to 11th in the league, by the way. Forest are up to 8th, or 2 points out of the European spots, which Chelsea hold the last of. At the bottom, Luton still struggling. They did get a win and a draw in their last 3, but they're only on 8 points now in 15. Leicester have dropped 4 of their last 5. Southampton dropped 3 of their last 5. They're both bottom. Crystal Palace struggling now in 14th. Sheffield United are 16th. Sunderland doing okay in their return to the Premier League in 15th. Sky Bet Championship, Bournemouth lead the way. They're trying to come up. Burnley are trying to come up after being denied in the playoff final last season. Both of them in the promotion spots ahead of Coventry City, who's trying to return to the Premier League for the first time in a dog's age. Norwich, Ipswich, Middlesbrough in the playoff places. Fulham are a point outside. And then at the bottom, we got Swansea, Bolton, who are unbeaten in their last 4, which includes 3 draws, but still 7 points in their last 4. That's not terrible when you need points badly. And Millwall dropped 3 straight. They are both actually all 3 in the bottom 3 are 2 points adrift of safety, which is currently owned by Charlton. Bristol 1-2 on the bounce. They're up to 23. Sky Bet League 1. Stoke lead. Stockport County are coming on strong. 5 in a row right now from Stockport. to take the second promotion place. Cardiff are now into the playoffs. Notts County are there as well. Cardiff have been in the playoffs. Notts County have as well. Rotherham from second have dropped into fifth after dropping 2 of their last 3 decisions, 3 of their last 5. QPR in the last playoff spots, but they're 5 ahead of Shrewsbury, who won 4 in the bounce before their most recent draw, as well as Blackpool, who are 5 back as well. And the relegation places, Wimbledon are pretty far adrift, 9 adrift right now after losing 5 straight. Peterborough have lost 3 of their last 4. They're in 23rd. Port Vale get a win after dropping 4 straight decisions. They're still 6 adrift. Leyton Orient have slipped into the relegation places by a point over Burton Albion as well, and Salford City. Sky Bet League 2, Chesterfield now lead the way over Tranmere Rovers after 4 wins from their last 5. Tranmere unbeaten their last 5, but only 2 wins has slipped them into second. Borough are third still. Carlisle United are in fourth, and then Wrexham have moved up from 7th to 5th. Wigan Athletic down from 5th to 6th. Gillingham are down from 4. No, Gillingham are still there. Colchester's the one that have fallen out of the promotion, or I should say playoff spaces on goal difference, by the way. They're level on points with Gillingham. 2 points back are Walsall, Forest Green Rovers, Newport County, and Bristol Rovers, all the way down in 12th. So it's a pretty tight table, actually, in the championship. 2 points from 7th to 12th, 25 games in this season. That's pretty tight. Hartlepool United are looking to go back out of the Football League. They're on 19 with Northampton Town, who are both 5 adrift of Stevenage in 22nd. Vanarama National, Yeovil City still lead. Win, a draw, a win, a draw, a win. They're alternating back and forth, but it's enough to keep them top. Sutton United are up to second after 3 wins from their last 4. York have dropped 3 of their last 4. They've slipped from top to third. Doncaster Rovers are on the climb from 7th to 4th with two wins in their last 3. Kidderminster Harriers drop a position. They're in 5th. Harrogate dropped 3 positions, I think, to 6th after 3 draws in their last 5. Maidenhead are coming on strong, though. 4 wins. Forest Green Rovers, baby. Let's go. I love that you love that club. Great club, by the way. Really great club. Maidenhead, 4 wins in their last 5. They've come on strong. They've knocked Filed out of the promotion or playoff places. So Maidenhead United are in 25th on 40 points, a point ahead of Crawley and Filed. And then at the bottom, Chelmsford City are at the bottom. 2 draws. It's good to pick up points, but they need more. They're 15 adrift now. Boston United have lost 4 on the bounce. They are now, 11 points adrift. Gates had 4 of their last 5. They've dropped. They are also in the drop zone. Oxford City in the drop, although they've got a win and a draw in their last 2 games. That's enough to keep them in contention of staying up, but certainly the other 3 are looking really dead in the water right now. Eastleigh have dropped 2 of their last 4. They've only got 2 points in their last 4. That slips them into 20th. And who was relegation threatened? I want to say it was Dagenham and Redbridge. They've lost 2 in a row, but they're still 2 clear at the top. Eastleigh a point clear. Surprisingly enough, Oldham were relegation threat. Oldham were bottom of the league about 10 matches ago, but they've picked up 11 points from their last 15, and literally have gone from 24th up to 16th place now for Oldham Athletic. They're 3 ahead of the draw. It's really tight at the bottom of the table, though, by the way. 16th to 21st, only separated by 3 points. Scunthorpe were doing very well to start the season. They have since slipped down to 14th. Same with Dorking. Dorking were actually competing. Same, and Solihull Moors as well. They were in the playoff places. They've now slipped out, both of those 2 teams. Lastly, the division above us, Waddington still lead. They are 6 clear at the top over South Manchester, who keep picking up points as well. South Manchester are in the promotion spot by a place over Dom Doyle. Lim Reserves have really gone through it. They were second. They've lost 2, drew 2 in their last 4, and that's enough to slide them into 6th place. Badger Casuals, by the way, who were sitting comfortably in 8th, I should say comfortably, a little bit sweatily in 8th place, have taken 3 wins from their last 4 to climb them up to 5th. And finally, Colne United has climbed out of the relegation places. Colne United were bottom for the entire first half of the season. Now it's Old Rivingtonian Sports Club Reserves, who have dropped 3 of their last 5. They are at the bottom by 4 points. Radcliffe Boys Reserves, even though they got a win, a draw, and a loss in their last 3, they picked up 4 from their last 9 points available. They will slide into the relegation places. Cone are now sitting in 8th, a point above Radcliffe Boys Reserves with Carlton Sports Club, I should say. So that is your leagues in focus. Let's keep moving on, shall we? We've got 3 days to go. I always love to do that. I always love to keep an eye on leagues in England specifically. I don't really do too much like the German league because you know who's going to win the German league. I don't do it too much in the Spanish league because you know who's going to win the Spanish league, right? So if I went to the Bundesliga, it's who do you think is going to be top? Especially given the fact that this game is before Leverkusen won. It's Bayern. Of course, it's Bayern. You know what I mean? Like, and if I go to past winners, look at that. It's Bayern all like boring, absolutely boring. so that is that's why when I do leagues in focus, I don't really cover La Liga or Bundesliga because you know who's going to win it. Same with League One or Ligue 1. You there's no point. You already know the result. So. The only league that really has some sort of parity, like the Premier League, although the Premier League doesn't have much parity anymore, Man City's won 4 in a row, but the only league that has some sort of parity now is Serie A. Because Napoli's won it, Juventus has won it, you know. I couldn't tell you who's actually won. I don't pay attention to Italy so much so that I couldn't really tell you. I think Inter's won it, right? In the last 10 years. So where the hell is the list of champs? I just want list of Italian football champions. Here we go. Right. Inter, Napoli, Milan, AC Milan, Inter, Juventus. So literally you've had in the last 5 years, 4 different winners. Like, Inter are pretty dominant now. Yes, I agree. But they've won in 2021 and in 2024. You still had 2 different champions in between that, right? It's not like Juventus. Like, Serie A was very dangerously close to becoming like a league, La Liga or Bundesliga, because it was 2012 Juve, 2013 Juve, 2014 Juve, 2015 Juve, 2016 Juve, 2017 Juve, 2018 Juve, 2019 Juve, 2020 Juve. It was like, all right, I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm done. So, this is what I'm talking about. This period here. But then you had Inter, AC Milan, somehow, some way in this game, Parthenope, Inter, and AC Milan. So, like, this is what I want to see from a league. Maybe not Lazio, fuck that club. But this is what I want to see from a league. This here's what I don't want to see from a league. You know what I mean? This is boring. This is exciting. And that might be the American in me, right? Because a lot of, it just seems like a lot of European, maybe fans don't mind it if there's a team that would, like, they just think it's just par for the parcel, I guess, sometimes. But it's like, I don't know. There has to be, there is no point in a league, to me, if 10 of those teams don't walk in with the potential of, or half. That's 10 being of the 20 in the Premier League. In the Bundesliga, there's only 18, so 9 of the clubs don't walk in with a chance of doing something. You know what I mean? Maybe not winning, but a chance of doing something in the league. So, if it's just top 6 all the time, like in the Premier League, if it was just big 6 all the time or top 6 no matter what, I would say it's dull. You know what I mean? But then we've got a Newcastle, a Villa, things like that, at least to shake things. Leicester, shake things up in the last 10 years. But that's just my opinion. I'm not big on the dominance of a single club. So look what it's doing to F1. Look what it's literally doing to F1. A lot of this American audience that exploded with the popularity of Drive to Survive, which I watched the first season of. It's okay. It's not great. I think it's overplayed. But that might be because I was already a Formula One fan prior to watching it. But um, what do you call it? A lot of the audience that it garnered in or ushered in, this new audience, are leaving or are bored with it because it's just one guy and one team at the top all the time. Does not make for a good watch. I should tweet again, and I probably will. Allow me to tweet again. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. I've tweeted the original tweet, so uh, to let people know we're still live. F1 looks better now if Ferrari and McLaren can continue to compete with Red Bull. I agree. This season looks a lot better than last season. That's for sure. I 100% agree with that. Last season was absolutely awful. it was so bad last season. But yeah, you are right. They have looked competitive, even though Red Bull are still at the top. But sorry, by 31 points. The constructors is a lot more interesting. The constructors is a lot closer. But I have a feeling by the time we get, how many races are we into the F1 count? We are what? Um, 7, 6. We had Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Australia, Japan, uh, China, Miami, San Marino, Monaco. So we're 6, 7, 8. We're 8 races in. I have a feeling within the next 6 races, it's going to be a done and dusted affair. I can see it being a done and dusted affair within the next 6 races. Like 6 races from now, Verstappen's got like a 70-point lead or 60-point lead, and it just looks insurmountable. I can see that happening. Pre-match press conference. We are the favorites. We're 1-4 favorites. So let's kick this off with the first question from Tom Forster, SkySports.com. Despite preseason hopes of a top half finish in the league, AFC Stockport currently finds themselves in 7th place. Will you be looking to pile in the agony? I would say that we have an excellent job. Why do we get the same questions every damn match? When do you expect Twinkle to be back from injury? Will he be available to play against AFC Stockport? He is, isn't he? Uh, I think um, that might be possible. We'll say that. Why have you been so good away from home? Your fairly expansive style, more old school direct approach. How do you see such a fascinating clash of tactics? Uh, I don't want to say that. We have to be on our toes from the first whistle. Snicky always seems to be in the right place, never seems to slow down. Just how good are they? They are a gift, and we're very lucky to have them. There we go. Lead the press conference, social feed. What do we got going on? West Ham lose. Oh, this is West Ham had to play Chelsea. West Ham qualified for the round of 16 in the Conference League. They drew 2-2 against Rapid 1923. I don't want past winners. I want the overview. So they are third. AIK. They're Greek, aren't they? No, they're Swedish. Sorry. I'm thinking of AEK. They're top, then Roma, then West Ham. That's nice. They lost to Chelsea in the Premier League, by the way. Not. Oh my God, West Ham. What are you doing, man? You got to get it together. So at least they got through the next round of the Conference League. That's good. Confident win. Yes, we know. Uh, Nothing huge here. We are 1 day away from the match. There we go. All right. I hate the fact that the one team is called Visa Red Bull now too. I'm like, guys, just call them AlphaTauri or call them Toro Rosso or call them something, but don't call them Red Bull because we have a Red Bull. Do you know what I mean? Like, fix out your naming convention, please. Stop confusing the shit out of everybody. You know. So Hulu, welcome Hulu, welcome along. I hope you've been well. Uh, we are getting ready to start our uh, uh, what is this? 12th match of the season, and it is CLG FC episode 50 for the YouTube. 50, 50 matches so far, not counting preseason, obviously. So we got the under 18s. There was a clash. Let me come back to that because we are going to have an injury, I believe, right? Sheamus is tomorrow. Twinkle is imminently. I think actually we just stick with it. I think we stick with it. I think we just leave Sheamus in. And I think we leave those three to go to the under 18s squad. So that's what I'm thinking. Let's see here. Maybe I think Sheamus is going to be okay for the most part. What is going on? Oh my lord. Let's see what we got here. I meant to check, by the way. Let me go to Crick Info because I meant to check when is the next match for the US. series, T20 World Cup. The U.S. have to play India next, if I remember correctly. They play Wednesday. I'd love for them to get into the next round. They got to play. Look, beating Pakistan is an unbelievable upset. They have to play India next. That might be a bridge too far. But if they don't beat India, which I don't expect them to, they do get Ireland as their final group stage game. And I'm like, look, if you can beat Canada and you can beat Pakistan, you got a shot at beating Ireland. And if they can beat Ireland, they'll be through. They should 100% be through to the next round. I mean, let me go to the group table, by the way. So they lead Group A. Pakistan got to play India. When do they got to be playing them like tomorrow or some shit, right? India play Pakistan tomorrow. Yeah, literally tomorrow. And then Pakistan plays Canada. So if India, what is it, top two in each group? Top two teams from each group. Yep. So if it's very possible if Pakistan beats Canada, and even if the U.S. lose to India, if the India beat Pakistan and they beat the U.S. will be in second place on 4 with a game to play, and that game will be against Ireland. That's tough. If Ireland beats Pakistan at the end, and that could do it for the U.S. That's tricky. We'll see. They got to keep going, man. They got to keep going. I just hit the Windows key by accident. All right. I might need to. Oh yeah, reach out, preacher. Todd Terry, great. Preacher's legendary track. Um, we're gonna pause it though because we do have the game coming up. Stockport, obviously. Our 12th game of the season. So, and then the hope is we can beat Stockport. We can take care of the business we need to take care of against Milltown and Trafford Reserves. We get 9 points from the next 9, and that might be enough to see us probably not over the line by then, but we would be like 4 games left, and hopefully Hillgate drop points between now and then. And I mean, if Hillgate can get 2 wins and a draw, we would be what 7 clear of them with 4 to play. It would be pretty much a done and dusted affair as we hit the rest of the mid-table with Saddleworth 3Ds and Manchester Rovers and whatnot in there. This was game 11. This was game 10. So we end the season again on LythamSt.Anne, and I don't want to. I want to have the title wrapped up by the time we have to play them again. I do not want to have to play them for the title again because they are just so damn tough to play. So if we can lead from the front confidently and take care of the business we need to take care of by getting wins against Stockport, Milltown, Trafford United Reserves, we'll be all right. Milltown Reserves, not Milltown the main team, but still. It's about managing the position from the front. I need more coffee. Starting to yawn and stuff. I had coffee at 8 a.m. this morning, and here I am feeling it a little bit. So, players removed from shortlist. Nikki Parkinson, 16. Scout report. Oh, fuck, come on. Alex Carr, 20. I thought superb B plus. That's fine. You don't need to. This A plus though, I'm kind of curious at. Good level 16 and could improve in the future. Estimated wage is pretty low. Tell you what, scout him again. The expectation is that we win. Counter lines under 18s lose, but Darkwa plays well. Who did we lose to? Who the hell did we lose to? We lost to Hyde. Oh, they're second, aren't they? Darkwa scored at 5 key passes. Richie Towell had 5 key passes. But yeah, they are second. We lost, so we're down to fourth in the league now by a point over Bradford Park, just under Bradford Park Avenue under 18. So fitness tests, Twinkle, Sheamus, cookies, all not required. They're good to go. Let's see. Let me get the song ready. Will I? Let's see. Here we go. Okay, and I don't know why I've gone backwards. So Hillgate got Saddleworth. That's big. Saddleworth on a roll. Earlham got Manchester Rovers. Prestwich got Trafford. So Prestwich knocking on the door. They get the worst team in the league. Earlham got a tricky fixture against 5th place. And Hillgate got an informed team. Let's see what we can do here. Tactical meeting. We're just going to take your advice. And that's it. We're going to go. Troubled at the role he's been in. You've played the role for 49 games, Jack. You're suited to it. Get over it. Christ almighty. We can press him. They've made one change. And we are at full strength here going into the game versus Stockport. Let me point the finger and say, well, I don't want to say that because we're away. The fans expect to win. Don't like the fans might expect it, but we're away. I'd rather say that for when we're at home. This is a match we should be winning. Make sure that you do. All right. And away we go. AFC Stockport well out of form in their 4-4-2. We've got our 4-2-3-1. Coming off a tough draw versus second place. There's the table. Stockport have a chance to go 10 clear with 5 to play or 6 to play. But we have a chance to go 8 clear with 6 to play. We'll see how we do. We are underway. We are in our CLG Blue home. Here's the kickoff. Jack to Frack. Back to Jack. That's going to go all the way to Brat. Myself, Cookies. Spaps on the right. Spaps. Parks. Myself. Spaps. It's probably just going to be the end of the... We're going to get a highlight, aren't we? We're going to get like a chance or so. Oh, no, there we go. Now the highlight's over. Usually it's over 20 seconds in. Let's see. 5th minute. Frack here deep in the attacking third. Sheamus. Twinkle. Good ball movement. Good ball movement. Twinkle put it in. Twinkle's got Spaps back post. Spaps! Oh! What is that? Buese? I don't know how you would say that. Buese? Clenon? Horwood? Step up on him. There you go. Oh, he gets the cross in. Win that. Frack has. Twinkle had time, mate. Still, Snicky comes down with it. Nicely done, Snicky. Oh, the switch. Oh, my God. Pay attention. You could have gotten that. Good cut out. And now that's just booted upfield. Oh, God. Come on, guys. Come on, boys. Stay with him. Stay with him. Anson Brat's got that the whole way. Let's go, Brock. Come on, boys. Cookies here. Konekun for Jack. Twinkle. Oh my God, Twinkle. Cookies. Well done, Cookies. Jack back to Frack. Back to Jack. Back to Frack. Frack on the left. Lovely stuff. Cutting back inside for Konekun. Konekun. Good space for Sheamus is blocked. It's a good idea, though. It's a good cutout, actually, from that pass for Twinkle. For that touch, I should say, from Twinkle. So, 18th minute now. Gooley with it. To Maggins. Roca. Is that Muggeridge? To Long. Frack. That is a corner, unfortunately. Could have and probably should have gone out for a throw, but it goes out for a corner instead. That was a deep corner. Oh, Muggeridge here. Oh, the shot. That is another corner. Hillgate have taken a lead versus Saddleworth 3Ds. That does not help us. Roca to take the corner here. That is a dangerous corner, and Parks just has to put it behind again. There's no... That was just rifled into the box. Let's see. I will have to check on the grill after this. Actually, I think the food is going to be very close to being done. So, here's Roca. Oh, that's just over. Wow. Right, for Jack, for Frack, for Twinkle, for Sheamus. Good ball movement. Well done, boys. For Cookies. For Spaps. Guys, give it a little bit more oomph when you pass. Don't ask the question of if they're going to intercept it. Don't give them the option. It's got to go, Jack. Switch play. Twinkle. Konekun. Frack. Go down the wing with it. Come on, Sheamus. Peel off your man. Go down the wing with it, man. I feel like Ange. I'm Ange right now. Stop passing fucking backwards. So, oh my God, this is the. Swear to God. Long now with it. That's deflected over too. Jesus Christ. What is this soft passing? They're just, you know what I mean? Like, no, get it in there. LythamSt.Anne take the lead over Manchester Rovers. That doesn't help us either. Oh my God, a Konekun. Oh, it's blocked. Levan's taking a yellow. So here's Cookies. Again with a almost terrible touch. Twinkle. Spaps over the top. Could be off here. Spaps center. Snicky! It counts! 10th goal of the season for the Snicky. I thought Spaps was potentially off. We'll have to see it again. Oh, that's tight. Snicky also is a question of whether they were on sides, but the line would have been the ball there. It all counts. It all counts. That is a big goal. Oh, come on. Konekun, come on. Oh, my God. It's meant for Sheamus. It's going to go too far. That's a big goal, though. Konekun, the free kick specialist. What's he got up his sleeve? He's going for it. Oh! My word. That was close. Now Parks on the throw-in. Spaps. Parks across. Sheamus is there. Back post. Doesn't get to it. We'll have to run it down instead. It's back for Frack. Frack. Goes all the way back. You could switch play. I mean, there is a lot of space on the right here. Twinkle. You guys are trying to thread a needle that doesn't need to be thread. Sheamus is here. Frack. Back to Sheamus. Good ball. Oh, my goodness me. It's a really good idea. Nobody was there. Goal. What is that emote? What is it? Ivoa Hypers. Oh, it's from Photo Chest. Nice. Cookies. Spaps! Oh. Wabuse has it. Cookies. Here, the throw-in. It's a spinning hype hippo. Nice. Twinkle. I like it. I like that it spins. I don't see many emotes that do that. This is going to go all the way back. So. Parks, cookies. Jesus Christ. I hate poor passes like that. Which is why I'm really frustrated at Union games this season, because we do not pass well. Twinkle. Oh my God, Sheamus. Step forward, okay, back to fragments. Fine. It's got to go here. There's no other option. The ball, Snicky. Good. Oh, what a ball. Go on, Spaps. Go on, Spaps. Run with it. Run with it. Run with it, Spaps. Go. Snicky. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Phenomenal goal. Phenomenal goal. First off, that's an amazing ball. And then second off, this header is just perfect. Snicky's got 11 now. Snicky has 11 this season. In 12, I think they actually sat out again because they were injured, so it would be 11 and 11 for them. But either way, 11 and 12, 11 and 11, phenomenal stuff. And we have a big 2-0 lead right now over AFC Stockport. Horwood. There you go. Parks, nice touch, Parks. Here's Long. Long, that is wide. Goal kick. So. They're getting their chances, but not many. We are in the other. Is that not a? Did he not? Okay. I love. By the way. Listen. The sport is finally taking off in America. Football's finally taking off in America. However, you can totally tell who is the Delco or Delaware County parent, right? Who doesn't fully understand the sport, or maybe doesn't watch it as much, because I can't tell you the amount of times a goalkeeper's done that, where when they hold the ball, like they grab the ball close to the byline and they hold the ball like that over, to make sure the ball's still in play, and then they just walk forward. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard people scream like, "He stepped out of bounds, ref," and I'm like, it doesn't matter if he stepped out of bounds. Like, the ball's not out of bounds. Doesn't matter where he stepped. You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's like one of the most basic things. Like, so. In fact, reading the IFAB book, the laws, made me realize how many people don't actually understand the laws. So, or just aren't aware of them. Really, it's not even they don't understand it; they aren't aware of them. It's across. Oh my goodness! How did Sheamus get that as a? I don't even. I thought for sure, because Sheamus didn't challenge for that ball is going to be headed away. So, oh boy. Rooley's got that. That is a tackle that was needed. This is going to be advantage. That was a professional foul, that. Oh, he's not kept it in, though. Offsides anyway, but he's not kept it in. So. Here's Sheamus on the cross. 43rd minute. Parks! Oh, he's offsides. That should be the half, really. 2 minutes of added time. Here's Parks on the throw-in. Spaps has it. Parks. Spaps. Twinkle. Me. Cookies. The hell was that? The hell was that sound? Twinkle. Ah, he's blasted it. Heard like a rumbling sound. I was like, what the hell was that sound? That should be, I mean, come on now. Do we really, like, it should be the half, right? Forward's got it. Taking it on the left. Forward's got plenty of space. Oh my God, what a block. A much needed block. Good cutout, Parks. Now that's the half. 76% possession, 10 shots, a 1.87 XG. That last one that was blocked was a big XG, but a 0.49 that one. They have 8 shots, only 1 on target. You're doing brilliantly. Keep it up. Snicky's got the 8.4 during the hat trick, so I want to leave him there. If we score one more, I might sub Jack off and bring in somebody else. So I believe I have Tyler Harrison who can come in for him. As long as let that run out, it'll be the end of the highlight anyway. The kickoff highlight. Frack's having a good game. Parks is having a decent game, despite having a not so decent game last time out. Twinkle. Jack. Frack on the left. Plenty of space. Sheamus could make the run towards the touch and doesn't happen. Frack goes for goal! And that is not far away. Oh, Hardwood's knocked that down. Hardwood. Clunnan. Wilmot. Up the field. Art Hansen comes down with it, but it falls to me. Frack's got it now. Frack on the left. Sheamus here has stepped forward for it. Sheamus. Oh, Roca. Tried to step in for it. Snaps back for Sticky. Oh. That was the potential hat trick goal, which I believe would be Snicky's second of the season. They scored a hat trick against LythamSt.Anne Rangers Reserves to help us beat that game. That is an audacious attempt at best. We are going to bring on, I guess Brindley's going to have to be the sub. Ben Brindley. Sheamus has got it. Sheamus skies it. Earlham taking a 2-0 lead over Manchester Rovers. That will help us. I'm sick of the Frack is 1 yellow card away. I don't care. He takes a suspension. He takes a suspension, mate. There's no big deal. That is out. How is that not out? How's that been kept in? Long back for Muggeridge, who has a go. And Bratz tipped that over. We can press forward. He's getting a lot of space, and he's getting a lot of space for the cross. Second sub might be Sheamus coming out. It'll probably be for McKinney because Snicky's playing great as the striker. So let's bring on McKinney. Sheamus. What? Who is that to? Why Sheamus? All over the top. Lawson trying to run it down. Twinkle will. Good ball. Good ball back for Cookies. Cookies for Sheamus. Go on, Sheamus. Early cross, but he needed to hit it. Spaps is there! Nwabuze has it. There comes McKinney on. They've taken another booking, by the way. They have like 3 or 4 bookings now. Good ball. There you go. Switch play. Switch play. It's a terrible ball over the top. Oh, Sneaky might come down with it, but headed too far. Something flew in my eye there. Great ball from McKinney. Cut it back, cut it back, cut it back. Akunikun. Sticky! Oh, it's blocked. Spaps! Oh, it's blocked again. Offsides? Stockport got a free kick. I don't know if it was offsides or whatnot. 75th minute. Sean Warner will come in. Spaps is actually about to make player of the game. Hillgate are 2-0 up on Saddleworth 3Ds. That does not help us. Manchester Rovers have pulled one back. Oh my goodness, Akoniku's come down with it. Akonikun. Oh, it's fallen. Snicky, go on. Snicky, what the fuck? Oh, LythamSt.Anne taking a 3-1 lead. That should go to Brat. Oh, wicked cross, and Twinkle's headed it over. That's unfortunate. That was a really good cross. Nine minutes in stoppage to play. Oh, what a touch, Spaps. What a touch. Look for the cross back. Oh, he's got Cookies. Cookies going for Snicky. Ref. That's out for a corner. I thought he got tugged. It looked like he got... I thought Snicky got tugged, I should say. It looked like they got tugged. The ref didn't call anything. Here's Warner. Back post. Meant for Brindley. But it's headed clear. Cookies has got it. It needs to go back. You need to just give it back, mate. Not to Brindley. No, that's a foul. Akonikun's going to have an opportunity here. This is about 30 yards out, I want to say. Akonikun's got a chance. Does he put the cross? Does he take the shot? He puts the cross. Parks has got it. McKendy here. McKendy going on. Go on, McKendy. McKendy. Come on, McKendy. McKendy. Oh, save. Took too much time. Parks with the corner. Oh, that's a whiff from the keeper, but McFadden clears it. But the keeper came out and whiffed it. Twinkle, but that is a terrible pass. Nicely job. Nicely done, Cookies. McKendy's got to tuck in. He needs help, man. Good stuff, Akonikun. Oh, come on, ref. Another free kick. Parks to take it. Back post. Nobody was there to challenge it. Cookies has come down with it. Twinkle. Twinkle. Oh, that's fantastic. That is superb from Twinkle. I can hardly believe it. Literally just turns and outside of the boot. Oh boy. Where's that come from, Twinkle? Where on God's green earth does that come from as a defensive midfielder? $3-0. The score line here. Oh, that one's blocked. Okay, now it's booted upfield. Good win from Brindley. Spaps has got it. Twinkle. Parks. Spaps. Brindley. You had an option here, you know. Brought wants an assist. Might get it if Snicky runs that down. Doesn't. McKindy's going to have it. McKindy. Twinkle. Twinkle just having to go way off. Twinkle unleashing his inner Rodri. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I felt like that was almost Martinez's goal, but Martinez took it on the volley. So long. This is dangerous. This might break the clean sheet. No, Brat's got it the whole way. Nicely done. 89th minute. Brat's got the save. Still in the 89th minute. That is a wild bounce. London. Oh, nice save, Brat. Nice save. You would say he's released his inner Rodri after he scored that goal against us on the last day of the season, you bastard. You bastard, Milk. Oh, ball forward for Snicky. Come on. No. When he scored that goal like 2 minutes in or whatever it was, I was like, yeah, we're not winning this game, mate. I was like, there's no way. Arsenal ain't winning the trophy. We're not winning this game. No way. What a run from McKendy. What a brilliant run. Go on, McKendy. Oh! This is it. Free kick, 95th minute. Goal kick. Full-time whistle should blow. Twinkle's offside. It won't matter. It goes out for a goal kick. Let's go. There it is. 3-0. Snicky and Snicky again before Twinkle in the 85th. Spaps wins player of the match. 3 key passes, 3 clear-cut chances created, 2 assists. So that is that. That is another win in the book. So 10-2-0. Very well done. We're doing very well in the league, it has to be said. We are 6 games left. We are 5 points clear, I believe, at the top. So waiting to see how other games did around the grounds. And we'll see where we stand on the table. So let's see how really Earlham still Rangers reserves as well, but mainly Hillgate. Hillgate 2-0 winners. We stay only 5 clear. Earlham 3-1 winners. Prestwich 2-1 winners. So now a little bit of separation between who's really the best 3 or 4 teams and the rest of the table. Stockport still in 7th. Oldham down to 8th. How are Oldham down to 8th? Did that make any sense? I don't know. Anyway, um, there you go. That's the table. So let's do the post-match press conference, and then we will end the recording, obviously, and then we will probably take a break. I need to check on the grill. There's a lot of white smoke outside, and I thought, oh, that's my grill, and then or smoker, and then I realized it's not. It's a burn pile across the yard. So a burn pit's a little too close to the house for my comfort, but whatever, you do you. It's a big ass burn pile though. Whew. You're allowed to burn in this county, not county. I'm sorry, the county you're allowed to burn in, obviously, but the township. So, uh, which is funny because if you go into the borough, you're not allowed to burn. Classy Spaps on form. We do have a post-match press conference. Let's go. Let's kick this off with Graham Underwood, Sky Sports. Snicky's 30th league goal for the club today made them the club's all-time record goal scorer. That's an incredible achievement. It takes a special sort of player to set. I mean, they're going to be the all-time record goal scorer still, right? So, what'd you make the tackle? I found it fascinating. Playing I could take away and learn from. Wasn't it a really special goal, but it was, yeah, it was phenomenal. He's quality. Spap seems to be carrying the side. Do you think you could hold on to him? Uh, so I'm confident we can keep him. Lowest teams in leagues fouls card awarded, which has led some praise for a clean approach to the game. It's very pleasing. Can you talk about why your teams tend to play the way they do? And I deliver that too. Okay. I mean, it's nothing out of the ordinary on this press conference. 12 unbeaten in the league, but the unbeaten streak stretches all the way back into season 1. By the way, when we lost to Earlham like halfway through, and then we finished the rest of that season unbeaten. Went all unbeaten last season. We're still unbeaten this season. So we're doing an Oldham Athletic under 18s right now currently. But that is going to call for a cheeky little save here, cheeky save, and I am going to go take about probably a 5-10 minute break. I'm going to check on the food. If the food is done, I'll come back and let you all know because it'll be a much longer break. So stand by. I'm going to take a break. We'll be back in a few with more Football Manager. For those on YouTube, let me stop the recording for you. This was episode 50 of CLG FC. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.